Hey, I'm back, and this time I actually want to try something different. Not my normal LJNs, but instead my G.I. Joes. I have a large collection of G.I. Joes from when I was a kid, and I decided that I wanted to repair them. Because as you can see from a repaired figure, he was stiff and solid and will bend and go where I want him to go, like Storm Shadow. I have a HISS tank driver who's wibbly wobbly and pretty much worthless. So instead of throwing these guys out, what I found is that you can buy for $5 on eBay. You can buy these what they call O-rings, or basically just rounded washers. And you can repair your figures so that they are like new. So I want to show you how to do that. There's several videos online that work. And I just wanted to share it on my channel as well. So first thing is you're going to take a Phillips screwdriver. As you can see right there. And the screw will come out of the back of the figure. And so what you do next is you're going to pull apart the top and it'll snap. And you can see that the HISS figure driver will just come apart as so. So what we have is we have the O-ring from the old one, which you're going to slip below his crotch area. And we're going to pull this one out. So let's take a look at this. So this is what an old dried 30-some-year-old O-ring looks like versus the new one. So we're going to throw the old one out. We're going to put this guy back together again. So it's fairly simple. He's got a hook here. I'm going to take my O-ring, which I stretch out. I stretch this out for about 30 seconds, and I saw the good way to do that is to actually take a pair of scissors, slip it through, and stretch it for about 30 seconds. Now, I did this all prior, so you don't have to worry about it. So I don't have to worry about it. I guess you still do. So I take it. I've got it on that part already. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to thread it through his crotch. And one little trick that I've learned after doing like 40 of these yesterday is you get it to where it's at the top. And then I take my screwdriver and carefully thread it through. I'm going to pull his legs and so that his crotch, so that it sits well. I'm going to be careful so I don't break that little piece right inside there. It should snap on. There we go. Just like that. So you've got the top of the O-ring. So you take the back of the figure, because he's got this point here, and you thread that in. And here comes the hardest part, is we're going to lay him down. That's a little hard to see because my camera's not cooperating too much. There we go. And so you start putting his body parts in where they go. I always put his head in first, because then I can hold him down. Make sure that you have the arms in the right place, and the swivels in the same spot. Here comes my dog. Okay, and so I've got his body really flat. As you can see here, I've got him pinned down. And so the hardest part of this whole thing is putting that chest plate on, lining everything else up, and got his head backwards and snapping him in. Just like that. So the final step, flip him over. Gotta make sure these snapped in together at the shoulders. Gotta drop my screw back in. Take my Phillips head. I'm gonna tighten him. Not too much because you don't want to crack the back. But now, look at what we've done. Look at how solid he is. And just like that, he's brand new. Or as much as you want him to be. So there we go. Here's how to fix a G.I. Joe O-ring figure. And now I have a whole pile in front of me left to do. Thanks for joining me.